what's up?
What's going on, man?
You gonna start again?
Huh?
You gonna start again?
Start what again?
Why are you filming?
Because I feel like it. Why don't you shut your mouth? Get out of the handicap place.
Hey guys, today's video features two videos from Accountability for All and shows how this one Boston police officer cost the department $200,000 because he couldn't let his ego go. Meet Officer Peter Griffin. Thomas Antonino. Thomas Antonino has been with the Boston Police Department since July 20th, 1987, and works for the D4 precinct, but has never been promoted above patrolman in 35 years. His salary is currently set at $192,000 a year, and for the last 3 years he's consistently gotten a $20,000 per year raise. The first time that Josh met Officer Thomas Antonino was about 2 years ago in this interaction.
What's up, bud? Everything okay?
All set.
Huh?
Good to go.
Why are you filming the ambulance? Any reason?
Does it feel like it?
Feel like it?
Yeah.
Gotta get a life, bud.
Gotta get a life?
Midnight filming.
Define life.
Good job.
Hi.
All right.
So you're saying I sell drugs? Now I have a check, guy. Huh? Just pull out my camera. And look at you. What's your name, dude?
Officer Antonino.
All right, so that's how you treat people. We're exercising a constitution protected activity, and you say because of the time limit I must be selling drugs?
Listen,
Step the back.
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking.
I'm
Get on the
talking to you.
sidewalk.
I'm
Get on
talking
the
to you.
sidewalk.
You're on
Get
the
on
road.
the sidewalk.
You're on the road.
Get on the sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk.
Get on the sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk. You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Yeah, see? De-escalate. Listen to your partner.
I am.
He's going to make this video much shorter.
You're the one
Let's get what you got on
escalating.
your screen there. Let's make sure we get everything on your screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're not the
perfect.
one escalating.
Perfect. Shut your mouth and get moving. I don't feel like hearing your bull off.
Are you a police or an EMS or just an asshole? I just wondering.
He's a douchebag they made the mistake of giving a badge to. Get a life, get a job, bro. Listen, let's compare paychecks, dude. I'll retire next year. I'm 32. How old are you, asshole?
Something smells like shit. Is it you or the sewer right there?
I can normally smell the sewers, but I can't smell it over him.
2 years later, Josh runs into the same cop again. While the cop recognized him, he didn't recognize who the cop was. You see, Josh made a real impression on Officer Antonino that night because nobody had ever spoken to him like that without paying the price. Legend has it that every night, the last thing that Officer Antonino thought of before he fell asleep was Josh, and that the first thing he thought of every morning when he woke up was Josh.
No parking, huh?
It was on this fateful day that they would meet again and Josh would pay for not respecting his authority.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
You gonna start again?
Huh?
You gonna start again?
Start what again?
Why are you filming?
Because I feel like it. Why don't you shut your mouth? Get out of the handicap place.
Buddy, didn't you learn the last time when you went to jail for robbing someone? Didn't you learn the
Oh, I
last
did?
time?
Why
Now
don't
you
you back
back
up?
Now
Don't
you
touch my
back
camera.
out. Now you
I'm
back
live.
out. Now you back
Yo, I just got that. I just got that.
Back out.
I just got that.
Good, you got it. Good. Back up. Back the fuck up. Get away from my cruiser.
I didn't go near your cruise. I was making sure you didn't hurt my friend.
I'm talking to him. Go red.
Why would you touch me like that? Why would you touch me like that?
Could you put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting on the sidewalk. You're
You
live.
put the camera in my face.
Buddy, you're live on 2 cameras.
Listen, you
Notice how Officer Antonino immediately refers and reverts to lying. He says that I put the camera in his face. You can obviously see that I'm standing on the sidewalk. Even with the zoom on, I'm not protruding past his window space. And as you can see, when this over-ego, deflated tyrant comes to assault me, watch the camera pan to the ground. Where am I standing in this view? Boom! On the sidewalk. Another lie from a cop. Are you surprised? I certainly am not, but that seems to be what they do at the Boston Police Department's District 4.
Filming, that's not trouble, buddy.
Huh?
I'm standing
Why
on a
you-
public
why you
sidewalk.
coming to my window and taking video.
Is that
of me for no
illegal?
reason?
Is it illegal to go like this, Sergeant? Officer, is it illegal to do that?
You're making a thing. Am I in the handicap spot? No.
You're in a no parking
you have no
zone,
clue
are
what
you?
you're talking about.
Dude, first of all, why don't you get in your car and leave? You just
Listen,
assaulted someone. Could I have a supervisor, please?
Can we go live?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
live.
live.
Go live.
Could I have a supervisor, please,
Another
man?
fucking moron.
Well, that's professional. Can I have your supervisor, please?
On this station, 60 p.m.
What's your name, man? What's your name? What's your name, buddy? What's your name? You assault citizens like that? What's your name, man?
You guys rolling the fuck up like that?
What's your name, man?
This is why it's good to have backup with you. If Josh didn't have someone else there recording, his phone likely would have been stolen, footage likely would have been deleted, and who knows what this cop might have charged Josh with. Officer Antonino looked like a deer in the headlights when the second camera showed up, and he had his hands on Josh illegally. Notice that he doesn't even let go of Josh until the second camera appears, and he realizes that he's going to have a really tough time stealing both cameras. They head to the department immediately to file a complaint, but supervisors with the Boston Police Department refuse to even take a complaint.
I'm just gonna... Alright, I'm gonna fill this out. Alright. No. I don't know, I gotta run to the car real quick.
I'm not gonna take that the complaint. All right.
You're not gonna take it?
No.
How can you not take a complaint against an officer that assaulted someone?
Well, he didn't assault you. I mean, you went over there, you started harassing him. You know.
By standing on a public sidewalk?
You started talking to him and all that stuff.
But that's legal,
Yeah, but
man.
you're looking for a fight.
I'm not looking for a
You
fight.
weren't looking for a fight.
I'm being very polite to you, aren't I? I'm being very
Yeah.
polite to this officer,
yeah,
right?
I'm being polite to you.
Fine, well, I would like a complaint
All
form.
right. Well, you can go to headquarters or something. I'm not gonna take it there. All right.
What's your name?
He,
So you're refusing my right to fill out a complaint? I'll go to headquarters. Holy smokes, look at this video. Even the haters of this movement watch and are like, yeah, that's a bad look for the Boston PD. So after Officer Antonino gets totally owned in the first video, which clip you saw in the opener, I didn't recognize him because he had a mask on in that video. So when I approached him and he was like, are we doing this again? I was really confused. I was like, doing what? It wasn't until very quickly that I realized that was the same cop. So not only was he assaulting me because I was filming and illegally trying to obstruct my right to engage in free press, he was assaulting me and restricting my right to free press based on retaliation and his butt-hurt, totally destroyed ego from the last encounter that went viral. Again, that video link is in the description from over a year ago.
Josh filed a notice of claim through his attorney Jason Benzikin on October 19th, 2022, and is currently in negotiations to try to settle this outside of court. Thomas Antonino is still employed by the Boston Police Department, and there's still no official complaint on him for this incident because his lieutenant refused to take a complaint. Mr. Antonino is still receiving almost $200,000 a year of your money to run around being a piece of shit. I think it's far past time to get this old breed of police officer removed from every department in the U.S. Contact information for you to reach out to them is in the description and the pinned comment below. Old dogs like this aren't going to learn new tricks. They're not going to learn how to respect people's rights, and they're not going to learn how to uphold the law without breaking it themselves. This is a message to all the old dogs out there like Officer Antonino that know that you are incapable of obeying the law. You need to take your retirement and get out now, because I promise you there's a whole bunch of us that are coming for your pensions. You've made an entire career out of victimizing innocent people, and you might want to quit while you're still ahead. Subscribe to Accountability for All for updates on exactly what this ends up settling for and whether or not this officer ends up taking his retirement while it's still there.